Something it's a game changer. I don't like to
Is
promote.
it?
I don't promote a lot of stuff, but when something changes lives, and that's a bold claim to make, it's serious.
So is it a game changer for you and your business for your coaching platform?
All of the above. Life changing with a capital L.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, what would you like to know?
I mean, how is it working out specifically for you? Like,
I've done.
I assume you're making money with Clubhouse.
So yes, with the real estate coaching, like you said, that's one. Then you got real estate deals. I've actually closed a deal, a virtual deal, up in North Carolina. Never seen the house, never seen the seller, never seen the buyer. You know this whole spiel. Closed the deal off Clubhouse and got another 2 more deals in escrow that I'm buying, all from Clubhouse. Come on now.
So you were networking with other investors on Clubhouse, and it's their property or their lead or something like that?
Some of it, and some of it is straight people like, hey, I just want to sell my house. It's just
wow.
So put it like this. It's like you know how people say everything's on YouTube University? You hear people say that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a bold claim. Clubhouse is 50 times stronger.
Okay.
Is that too bold?
Well, here's the thing. Coming from you, I take it seriously because I know you wouldn't say it lightly. So,
and I don't like to make bold claims unless something's bold.
I know you don't. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, good deal. Congratulations on all of that.
Yep. We are streaming live now on YouTube, Facebook, and the Woke Real Estate Investing Group, and we're on Clubhouse for people listening there. So cool.
Heck yeah. And we are streaming live on the Hootie's House Buyers Club Facebook group as well. It's not as big of a reach as you got there, Chris.
Oh, I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
I know, buddy. No, that's what I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I'm so excited that you simulcast with me. So
yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
I'm even on a new app now called Fanbase. I mean, you can't even keep up with all these apps. They come out faster than you can get them.
Fanbase.
And basically what Fanbase is, it's like if Clubhouse, YouTube, OnlyFans, and Instagram had a baby. That's what Fanbase is. It does everything that all those do. In one.
Have you thought of starting an OnlyFans account just for like mentoring and stuff like that? No, I know it's got the negative connotation, but if you think outside the box.
Well, this one Fanbase actually has it to where it's no nudity and you can't get paid. Okay. It's actually monetized. It was actually created so that you can monetize day one. I think I made like $1 already or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't been on there.
I thought about it. Something. No, I mean, I thought about like OnlyFans to do kind of like what you're talking about Fanbase does. So
yeah,
thinking about it.
So what do you? So what are you working on?
If I got on OnlyFans and didn't wear any clothes, I could sell my deals. That would be unique.
That's what they created Fanbase for. That's what I'm saying. They created it to solve that problem. There's no nudity. They don't play the OnlyFans stuff.
I mean, that might get someone extra money.
Oh my gosh.
True.
Extra money on the deal. I bet you there are investors out there that would pay more to buy a house from someone with no clothes on.
I'm sure they would.
They pay people more to clean their house with no clothes on.
They'll pay top dollar. In fact, did you all hear the video I put out a couple days ago where I was doing a live call with a homeowner on? It's one of the last videos I just put up. Nevertheless, he signed a contract today, so it's under contract.
Nice.
It's in South County.
Man. Nice, brother.
Yeah, I want to buy it myself, really. But
do you?
Yeah.
How'd you get the lead?
You say that about every deal, Chris.
How'd you get the lead? What we call driving for dollars. But I really wasn't driving for dollars. I was actually just driving home. And I said, that house is saying something to me like, help me, take me away from these bad people. I said, that house looked vacant. So I said, skirt, and hit a reverse, pulled up in the driveway, looked all in the house. I said, oh yeah, this vacant. Put him in my thing, looked him up at wokeskiptracing.com, got his phone number, gave him a call, and the actual recorded phone call is up on my YouTube.
Nice. And that's one of the greatest part about spring, right? We come out of the doldrums of winter, but you also see unmowed grass. You see houses that aren't kept up very well, and you're like, put on the brakes, jot down that number, or tag it in your phone, whatever you got going on. Throw it into your whatever app you use to send out your mailers.
I straight called him. I was going to send him a postcard, but I'm like, let me just call this guy. Because, some of these, it's on a busy street too. Anybody eyeballs can see it. So I called him up. You can hear the actual whole phone call where we actually talked about everything from the straight beginning. I was trying to pitch him terms, but he was like, no, I don't want that. I want all cash. No. And he got a lot of property. He's got like 40 properties or something silly, like some in Florida, some in, I think, Chicago, he said, and some other places. So he got a bunch of property.
Okay.
So he's going to be unloading some of it. Hopefully he unloads it to me.
Nice, no doubt. That's sweet. That's a great deal, man. That's awesome.
What are you working on, Laura? What kind of deals you finding?
I sold the deal today. That was a Driving for Dollars lead. North County deal. Doing well on it. Happy.
What problem did you solve for that homeowner?
Okay. I think, it was actually, I got the contract so easy as when they told me they were signed and sent it back, I was like, oh, I paid too much. That's the first thing I said, because it came so easy. So I don't want to say they didn't have a problem, but everyone does, right? So the challenge was, it was a family home, kind of older / elderly mom and dad lived there. Dad passed away. And then mom was still living there. And when that cold snap came through in February, and all the kids live in a different state. So when the cold snap came through, she ended up moving out and staying with a family friend, whatever. The cold was too harsh for her to. So they just decided it was time for her to like move closer to family and all that. So the house was vacant, but barely been vacant. I just, that's what I love about Driving for Dollars is if those houses will speak to you. And when you catch the right people at the right time, it was vacant, but it wasn't on any vacant list. It was down as owner occupied. I was just the right person at the right time. I knew what I was doing. And most importantly, I made the offer as soon as I could and got it.
So you sent over what, like a DocuSign or something? They signed it. They sent it back real quick.
Well, okay, almost. They did have an attorney look at it first. And usually when someone tells me an attorney's looking at it, I never have my hopes up. Not because my stuff's shady, but because attorneys give people all kinds of reasons to. But I shouldn't be that bad. About 50% of deals that get looked at by attorneys, I'd still get signed. But I just never get my hopes up. So
why do they do that? Is it like
okay, whatever? But then they just signed it way faster than I thought, and the attorney was happy with it all. Like I said, I'm not trying to be sneaky with anything in there. I try to be very blunt.
Why do they normally say that though? About they want the attorney? Is it multiple pages or something, or why do they say that?
I have a one pager.
And they say,
I don't know. Don't you get a lot of people that send it to attorneys?
Nope. I say it's one document. It's one page. How hard is that?
One pager, Chris.
It ain't even nothing on the back.
I don't send anything complicated. But people just like, I don't know. People just, it doesn't bother me a bit. I'm like, because you know what? If they send it to the attorney and they sign, then you really know you got something solid. That's the way I look at it. So
it's right. It's right. As a person, it's the right thing to do. If you get a contract, you want to send it to your attorney, have them look it over or whatever. If you got one, my contracts say this is a legal document. If you're unsure, please have your attorney review.
That's true. Mine says that as well. So maybe that's why people send mine over so often.
And you can always ask them, are you having your attorney to review it to see if you should sell your house for this price, or is it more about actually looking over the paperwork? Because sometimes they're like, I want a second opinion. Then the attorney come look at it. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. What?
True. Yeah. It's like, what kind of advice are you getting? Are you getting legal advice or are you getting pricing advice? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my thing is even if it's pricing advice, I don't feel like it's my place to talk them out of taking pricing advice. Maybe they're going to get bad advice. Sure.
Right.
But the thing is, I think it makes me look pushy if I'm like, yeah, don't trust that guy that you've been trusting for X amount of years or whatever. Trust me. What I'd rather do instead is let them make their own decision and follow up. Right. Because the thing is if my price was right, if you're not doing anything else, stop it. Then they're going to come back to me anyway. Over time.
Yeah, because they might look at it and say, oh, we want more than $100 earnest money. Oh, we want, a quicker close, or oh, we want, something, just something to look for, nitpicking.
I always, with my earnest money though, I stopped putting any low amounts in. I put in at least $500. I usually put in $500, but I changed it to where I word my contract that the earnest money is not due until the end of the inspection period. And that's how I avoid putting my own money up if I'm not going to close on it, because I have an end buyer by the end of the inspection period, or I don't have a deal. So I have my end buyer put it up, and then they are which I'm asking for a big amount for my end buyer anyway, usually more than in my contract. But then my sellers got, we've got it down, what would cover, my deposit is covered by somebody else, but it's within the time frame that I promised them. So
Yeah,
then that avoids the $100 or the $1 or the $10 conversation about earnest money.
Yeah, they get nitpicky for no reason.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
They end up looking for something to do. What's up, Miss Richardson?
Dyra, what's going on? You're on mute. Talk to us. It's good to see a friendly, familiar, smiling face.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so I finally got some really good contracts from Chris Monroe. I have possibly every contract I need. I have caller scripts. I have everything.
Nice.
I did start a website with Carrot, and I pulled a list from ListSource, 250 absentee owners.
Nice.
And now I got to figure out how to get them skip traced. And yeah.
WokeSkipTracing.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get them skip traced, and I'm just gonna send out a mass text.
Yeah.
And say, hey, I noticed you had a property in St. Louis. I, kind of gotta be kind of vague because I can't put a full address description.
Yeah.
Why not? Uh-oh, we got some delay, or is that me?
No, I'm getting it too.
Uh-oh, your internet is slowing up. I think. Uh-oh. Technology's our friend. If you're listening on Clubhouse, y'all can jump over to the YouTube channel to get the full experience. I think
Breaking up there, Dyra.
it was just getting juicy because I think she was saying something about I can't send addresses inside a text, and I'm gonna say false. We can do everything. Technology make everything possible. But
Depends what app you're using.
I'm gonna help her out. I'm gonna say, we merge fields all the time. We're calling about 123 Woke Street every time we talk to somebody. We're gonna bring their address up. But
Okay.
All right. Are you back?
Is my internet any better?
There it is.
Now you're back. Welcome back.
Okay. All right, great. So make sure that I have the address on each individual text.
No, I'm not saying to make sure, but I was saying that yes, you can do that. That's all.
Okay.
It's a merged field. It's already in the technology. So when you upload your list and send out text, voicemail, or calls, that stuff is all automated, already there. I don't know what you're using, but
is that in your skip tracing where it does it automatically?
Now, skip tracing is something separate from calling. So contacting them is a whole separate ordeal. If you're going to be contacting them.
I thought maybe I thought maybe there was a program that once it was skip traced, it will make my postcards.
There is a program.
Yeah.
Yep. There's programs for everything.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And I think Chris and Lauren and myself all use three different ones, probably 3 different ones. Like, what's your main platform, Chris? What's your main go-to platform for customer relationship management, if you will?
So I use a powerful one, and it's available at wokereply.com. It does text message, voicemail, calls, CRM, websites, all that stuff, all under one umbrella and more. I'm just keeping it brief, all for $50 a month. So when it comes to that text, it sets it up where you can automate it and make it go out and multiple touch a person. Like say you want to, so for example, what we do first, we'll send a voicemail. Hey, yeah, this is Chris trying to see if you're interested in selling, yada, 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 right? Automatically 30 seconds after that, a text message goes out automatically, not me doing it, the system doing it. Then after 24 hours, say they don't respond, I get another text message. Hey, yeah, I'm just trying to follow up. I don't know if you got my last message. Then we got to set up 3 days later, send them another voicemail. And then if it still don't reach them by that, so we can set out a whole campaign to say touch, 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 touch. And from what I've seen in using this, it takes about 8 to 10 touches to get even just one response from a lot of people. Some people say leave me alone. Some people say this, that, and the other. But it takes a lot of touches sometimes to even get a response to say, hey, yeah, I'm not interested. Leave me alone. Or yeah, what's your offer? Or whatever they're going to say, because you don't know what they're going to say. But it takes multiple touches, and this system does it all automatically for you. And that's under wokereply.com.
How about you, Laura? What are you using?
Okay, well, my main thing right now is Deal Machine, and I'm sending out postcards. Deal Machine has a built-in skip tracing system. I have a business partner making cold calls based on the skip trace, and that's basically what I'm doing right now. I think that answers the question, but I'm very interested in what Chris is. Chris, I haven't heard about your Woke Reply thing yet.
Well,
I remember all in 2020 watching you fly through those things, man. Is it basically based off of what you've always been doing when you cold call? Like the cold call, and then if they don't answer, you immediately text, immediately email. Is that how it works?
so we reversed it, and it's all automated now. So you don't have to put. All you have to do is upload the list, press the button, go back to do what you was doing, and come back and check and see who responded. That's how silly it got so silly with this technology now. All the work is removed. Remove work and press a button and go back to sleep. That's how silly it is.
Yeah, I love it. That's what I love about Deal Machine too. It's like the human part of what I need to do, which is go out and find the house with my eyes, because I feel like as an experienced wholesaler, I know what to look for. After that, it's done. You know what I mean? The postcards are going out. Everything is just so anyway. But I need to get more automated on like cold call and ringless voicemail and stuff like that.
And even with Deal Machine, we've been banging that out too. I just got 2 more people to start driving for me because I need some more people. I can do some because I'm out doing some things, but I'd rather have somebody dedicated on the roads out there looking for properties. And I tell people to go sign up for that too. Deal Machine works great. Get a free trial at that at wokemachine.com. I put everything under woke, so I make it easy. It's a free trial and free deal credits right there, just so people can test it out. Because I don't want people just spending money on something until they know they want it. You know what I mean? Make sure they like it. But once you get it, you'll be like, man, I should have been using this day one. Why was I up here burning too many calories like my guy Jerry says on Clubhouse? Just doing too much, like working too hard. This stuff should be simple. It should be press a button, set it, forget it. Don't overstress over this stuff.
Yep, absolutely.
I have a question.
Come on with it, Miss Richardson. Drop something heavy on us.
Do you guys know anything about the Holton Park area in St. Louis?
Holton Park.
Yeah.
What about it?
Around the park?
Okay.
No.
What about it?
I was just wondering. I noticed on the Illinois side, you get a neighborhood, and pretty much all the comps are the same. But in Missouri, you get a neighborhood, and everything's comping just weird, different type of market. And so I was just wondering if you knew anything about Holton Park and the property values there, but I can check into it if it's a good hot area. It seems to be. I drove over there and did some Deal Machine over there and pulled a list over there, and it's pretty hot in that area.
You have to talk about Benton Park?
Is it Holton or
it must be Benton Park, yeah, because I'm like
Benton
Park. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's why we might have been, because Benton Park is hot, so that makes ton of sense. You just heard of Holton Park, so yeah, there you go. No, you're fine. It hit me. I was like, I actually need Benton Park, so I thought I'd clarify it, but you're all good.
There's Benton Park, there's Benton Park West. Do you know which was it Benton Park West? Was it Benton Park?
It's right around the actual park, around Soulard area.
Yeah.
And I was you guys any buyers over there?
Well, put it like this. That area happens to be the area the second largest Mardi Gras takes place every year. So what do we got to do for that? If it's doing that alone,
yeah,
buyers are pouring out of everywhere, the cracks and crevices out of the alleyways over there. There's no shortage of buyers. However, there's a shortage of good deals.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the key. If you get something on your contract there that's any kind of deal, you don't need to know who's gonna buy it ahead of time. You just put it out on Facebook, grab a couple people who know people, you'll get it sold. No problem.
That's an easy sell. They might overpay for it. In fact,
Call one of us on this call on this.
I will. I'm working on it.
We'll help you out if you need it.
Okay.
You got it. You're like, now what?
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah, that's all right. No, you'll kick in. You watch. You be like, now my training, all the stuff I've learned, it's gonna kick in.
Yeah. Man, that's why I'm following the best right now in town. You got the Illinois side locked down. Chris got the Missouri side locked down, and I'm here trying to see what y'all talking about.
That's good. Being here, being present, that's taking action.
I want to know who Trayvon talked to this week. How many people you talked to this week, Trayvon? I ain't letting you off the hook.
That's right. He's like, man, I'm just here watching.
How many calls have you made this week? That's what I want to know.
I'm going through the motion. I'm not gonna make no excuses for myself, but I've been struggling. But that's how we all start off.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You hit the ground, get on that phone. Ain't no. We all start off just struggling. We gonna get in there and get a check.
What's got you struggling?
I just been trying to figure out how to upload my list to Baskip. I think it's just me though. Maybe
Learning.
Yeah,
it's just technical stuff.
Yeah, that's all it is, honestly.
Do you have numbers though? I mean, have they been skip traced? Do you have phone numbers? What's your goal? Are you wanting to skip trace so you can have numbers you call people? You wanted to send out postcards or mailers? What's your goal?
Okay, my goal is to right now I'm just pulling lists from prop streams. Eventually I'm gonna get back out and get some off market deals. So.
What are you gonna do with those lists?
I'm trying to skip trace them on Baskip so I can start making calls.
Making calls. So you haven't gotten that far yet, right? You haven't gotten the skip tracing done. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
not being a jerk, man. I'm not being a jerk. Why not?
Yeah. I think it's just me though. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know.
I already told you what to do. WokeSkipTracing.com. You could have been done yesterday. We still talking about this?
I've used it. You'll get your list back in very quick.
10 seconds, you be done. We talking about something that is a snap of a finger. That's how quick this stuff is. It's fast.
How much is Woke?
As low as 15 cents per match. Not per search, per match. As low as 15 cents. Yep.
You may get 1, 2, 25.
Batch. I think Batch is like 19.
Well, all I know is if you keep saying their name, they're going to love you to death because you're giving them a lot of damn promotion. Just being honest. They don't need no help with that. Unless they give you an affiliate link. Did they give you an affiliate link? Because if they did, then go ahead. But other than that.
No, sir. No, sir.
Right. So other than that, I don't even keep saying people name unless they got me a link. They got plenty of money. And ain't nothing bad. I love the guys. Nothing wrong with them. But if that, just to be pumping them up like that.
Right.
Pump up Rich Groves. What Rich Groves doing?
Search.com.
Pump up Laura. Pump up Miss Richardson.
Richskip.com.
Yeah.
I'm coming with it. You watch.
Just keeping it real,
Exactly.
Say promote you if anything.
Exactly. Promote the people you know. That's the truth.
Exactly. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm up and coming down.
No, you got it. You know what? I mean, you're taking action. At least you're going to meetups. You're meeting people. You're learning stuff. But at some point, to Chris's point, you got to take that action, right? Taking action. Yeah, you got your system. You bought into your system. You got a list. You're trying to upload. That's part of action too. But I think we're talking about the action is make those calls. Send that mailer. Follow up, whatever. But that kind of taking action, right? So you're there, man. You're like right. You're that guy who's got his skydiving equipment on. You're in the plane, you're ready to jump, but you're like, I don't know if it's time yet.
But Trayvon, I mean, even if it came down to going on like True People Search, some free site, you can go get them numbers. I mean, there's really nothing should stop you. Nothing. I don't care if a person hang up. I don't care if I can't really find the number. There's nothing that should be able to shut you down from getting to what you're trying to get to. Nothing. Keep that in mind.
Very true.
Right on.
Because there's a lot of obstacles that you haven't even come across yet. These are baby obstacles. There's some big stuff that can come up later down the road, like title issues. What do you do with title issues, Laura? What do you do with that?
Well,
You fight through
I'll
it.
tell you, this is what I know about that. There's something new. I mean, I've been doing it 7 years, and just this week I'm dealing with, for the first time, a new title issue that I don't know how to deal with. And I guess, like, here's the thing, like, I can call other investors that are experienced and that I network with and I know. First and foremost, I call the darn title company. It's their, in my opinion, it's their job to help me get through those challenges and get the deal done. I get on the internet, I do research. The answer is out there. That I know. I don't have to know the answer ahead of time. And so if I think I need to know any answer ahead of time, then I'm just going to slow my business down. That's my thing on title issues. And don't ever think that you're going to know everything that's going to come up. Because, I mean, in fact, I probably wouldn't even like this business if I saw everything coming around the corner. I like the surprises. I like the challenge. So get used to it, because it keeps it interesting, and it helps you bring your value to the table, because we dig in, we solve these problems, you know? And if, you know, worst case scenario, you can call anybody on this call if you run into a title problem or anything like that.
And that's the thing. What are we in real life? We're problem solvers. We got to solve problems. So even if it's a little problem, big problem, we have to be professional problem solvers. Don't let these little obstacles stop you, Trayvon. You got to overcome those hurdles if you want to get to the promised land.
Right. That's right. And you know, one thing you're going to find out when you do, there's a lot of options out there. Like Chris said, even the free ones. Like Chris said, even the free ones. You search, or you go to whitepages.com or whatever. You can get some searches that way. You can, in the paid sites even, you're going to get different results. Seriously, you may put in Rich Groves and you may get 6 different numbers from wokeskip.com. Right? Am I saying it right?
Wokeskiptracing.com.
And you may go to like Real Flow and get 4 different numbers completely. You know, I'm telling you, every day, probably people on this call, including yourself, might get a text once a week from somebody wanting to buy your house, and you're the wrong person. It happens. It's just what it is. Information, in this day and age, information is outdated the moment it comes out. So your phone number you may get 17 different phone numbers, but you're going to have to call all 17 of those or have somebody to it, which is what's great about, things like, radio voicemail, things like that, where you can call and leave a message or texting, whatever, is that you throw out that wide net and hope you catch a fish. Right?
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
You're going fishing. You got to get the right food for that fish, though. They ready to eat, and you ain't feeding them what they want. You got to give them that bloop. What the dude do on the Instagram thing, the salt thing. You got to hit them with that.
Hit them with that.
Well, hey, there's a saying that I say to myself that it really helps me stay motivated when I'm either getting wrong numbers or people don't want me reaching out or whatever. I always remind myself of this. I'm looking for the people who are looking for me. So if I get the wrong number, or someone don't want to sell their house, they don't know why I'm sending them a postcard, and they call to chew me, I apologize. I get their address. I say, you are off the list. Don't get another one. Goodbye.
Right.
Because I'm looking for the people who are looking for me.
Right.
And all those other people, I have nothing to do with it. It doesn't matter. If they're not looking for someone to make them an offer in their house, I just give them what they want. I take them off the list, whatever. But the thing is like, to keep that head on straight when you're getting all these distracting other responses, that's what I remember. And then sure enough, I get my people. They find me, I find them, and we work together.
That's right. You got to track them down. You can't make them sell you the house, but if they are looking to get rid of it, I'm your huckleberry. Come on by.
That's right. That's right. I got a voicemail from somebody that called me at like 2 a.m. from one of my mailers, Trayvon. Literally, I had no idea. I didn't know a postcard could be so upsetting. Just a simple yellow postcard with just regular, it had just regular like Times New Roman text on it, said, I'd like to buy your house. It was very, very long. They said that they keep getting these yellow postcards. They're very upsetting. They're disturbing. They're all these things. I'm like, wow. I didn't realize that if it was so upsetting, why didn't you call me after the first one?
Yeah, this lady got mad at me one time. Why are you taking pictures of my house? I said, what? It's like outside. It ain't like I'm in your house. Why are you taking pictures of my house? That's illegal.
That was so funny.
Well, Google gonna be in trouble because they take a picture of everybody's house.
Right.
Go after that big boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Man.
that's the
People
silly.
get upset, but you can't, like to Laura's point, you can't focus on that because then you're looking for the wrong person.
That's right. We're looking for a problem to solve. Are you looking to sell? Bring it on over here, and we'll do it well.
And for somebody who wants a problem solved, right? I mean, a lot of deals you're gonna hear all the time is that folks, like whether it's a tax sale situation or foreclosure or whatever, a very dire situation, there are a lot of people who would choose to put their head in the sand than deal with their problem head on, right? So they're gonna wait till the very last minute and say, "Oh yeah, okay, Trayvon, can you help me now?" You're like, what's going on?" They're like, "I'm gonna lose my house to taxes. Really? When? Next week, or in 2 days, or whatever, right?" So that's you can't. I mean, you got to realize there are people like that too, who didn't put you in a position to succeed. But when you're in a position to succeed, that's when all that knowledge you got kick in, take action, solve problems, like Chris and Monroe were saying.
Yeah, you definitely got to do it. In fact, one of the deals I did was I was at a house with a buyer looking at a property he was looking at. He was thinking about buying, and I was just talking. Yeah, we just solve problems for people. And he was like, "Oh, you can't? You solve problems? I got a problem. I got a house. Can you sell it for me?" Sure can. Sold that mug in 3 days.
Heck yeah, man.
Found a deal from a buyer that was just sitting there talking to him how, "Oh, we just solve problems. Bring us a problem. We can solve it." And he said, "I got a problem. I got a house I don't really want to fix up. I want to sell it. A little house over in Jennings." Sold that mug in 3 days.
Man. And the whole time, Chris Monroe was using the walk-up music, Ice Ice Baby. You got a problem, yo, I'll solve it.
Check out the hook where my DJ revolves it. Yeah, that's the game right there.
That's right.
So Miss Richardson, what are you doing? You say you're driving for dollars too, or what are you doing to fit your deals?
I've been using Deal Machine, but I applied for my business license and I put my little numbers in yesterday. Was that yesterday? No, Friday. And I approved. My business company email Fluent Connections, but it's under consulting, which I let somebody else set it up. Out of nervousness, I let somebody else set it up. They're like, "Oh yeah, you still wholesale. You still wholesale in Illinois. Just be a consultant." Well, I don't know how. I'm still learning how to do invoices. I'm still learning how to do. I don't know wholesale.
Well, you got a real estate agent right here. Laura's got her license in Illinois. She can help you out.
Yeah, I kind of know what's going on. I think I know what's going on in Illinois right now. I think. And where are you at, Mr. Richardson? Where are you at in Illinois?
I'm in the Metro East Edwardsville area.
I live in Edwardsville. That's where I'm at right now.
Wow, I'm at Glen Carbon, and I had some clients on my working for someone else. I have some clients, and drove for dollars in Belleville, Illinois, which is not really a hot area, but there's so many houses that are.
I know, but I drove for dollars out there recently too, man. I got a lot of calls.
Oh my gosh!
And
so much inventory, and there's nothing I can do with it because of the new law. I can wholesale one.
We can go to lunch. Let's go to lunch and talk.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, Miss Richardson. Don't let nothing stop you. Put your energy on nothing but finding deals, finding people who want to sell. You have a network of people right here with Laura right there next to you. She can help you through it. Don't worry about that. You got the team right here to do whatever you need to do. Find deals. That's all I want you focused on. Nothing else. Don't hear any other noise. If you remember, Chris told you, block out all the other noise, find deals.
And just get them under contract.
Find real deals. Yep.
Yeah.
Real deals, though.
In Illinois, like let's go to lunch. I'll tell you, I can give you my take on how you can go do it yourself or how you can partner with me or someone like me. I'm not saying you got to partner with me, but I'll also tell you how I think you can do it on your own. I'll just tell you what I think I know. And I'll put my information in the chat. So if you want to reach out to me, we can set up a lunch. And then you can take whatever information I give you and do what you will. There's no what do you call it, obligation or anything. I'll just share what I know. And then, maybe we do deals together. And if not, that's fine too.
But that's the thing, it's a lot of noise and distractions out here. A lot of noise telling us to do all this. Worry about the LLC. Worry about this. Worry about that. Find the deal. Stop getting all distracted. Just that's not just for y'all listening. There's other people on the live stream too that I'm speaking to that need to hear this. Get tunnel vision on finding deals. Everything else, block it out. Don't worry about it right now. That's the hardest thing. Get that done. Find deals. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with those deals once you actually find them.
Yep.
Step by step. The journey. What is the saying? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. Take that first step and don't worry about step 27 because we ain't on step 27. We're on step 1.
Absolutely.
And your camera went out, Rich, or is it me?
Did it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, let me make sure my camera gets back on. None of my my controls aren't even there. Uh-oh.
So if y'all are listening over here on Clubhouse, we have the YouTube
Great.
live. So
Streaming in Clubhouse too?
Clubhouse, yeah. We on Clubhouse. We on Facebook. We out here. But your camera went off though. I was looking at that.
Yeah, my Zoom is not responding now all of a sudden. This is crazy.
So Trayvon, what did you receive from that message I just gave? What did you receive?
Find the deals.
And stop getting caught up with all this
Don't worry about
buffoonery.
nothing else. Find the deal, get on the contract, get the money, and then, worry about everything else later.
My guy Jermaine over here on Facebook just put in the comments, if you don't have lead generation and deals, you don't even need an LLC. Because it ain't gonna matter. You ain't got a deal. So don't worry about step 39. We're gonna get step 1, 2, and 3 first. And as we need to do things, we'll get it done. Just like people say, well, I don't have the money for the deal. Hey, if you find a good enough deal, there's plenty of money out here too, right?
Right.
There's no shortage of money on the planet. In fact, I think they said they printed 25% or something of all the money ever printed last year in 2020 during the pandemic. What's that about? So, it's get tunnel vision on it. Just forget all the noise and go get that money. Go get these deals. Do your driving for dollars, pull your list, whatever you need to do, and get in contact with these people all the way up to knocking on the door. I don't suggest doing it, but some people do that. Knock on the door. Hey, just want to know if you're interested in selling with a mask on. Do you do door knocking, Laura, or you just do more so calls?
I have door knocked on specific properties, but I don't do it as like a mass marketing strategy. I don't go out and like door knock for 4 hours, but I will, if I have a reason, I will door knock.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
makes sense.
yeah, that is one there. I'm all about banging them phones out and finding out if they home. Hey, you want to sell it? Let's play it.
I mean, for me, it's not like a good use of time. It's too slow for me. Unless I'm like, I've door knocked this year on a specific lead where I was trying to find the owners and I couldn't find them on the phone and I had other addresses. So, and I was almost successful. I found somebody. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But the other thing is sometimes people like this time of year, you'll see, and I'm not knocking anybody's method. Like, especially like, okay, like if you're trying to get your first deal and you don't have access to a car for some reason, go do it. But people are like, well, I'm walking for dollars. And I'm like, driving for dollars is slow enough. How can you be walking for dollars? But I mean, again, do anything that works. But if you're out walking for dollars, then you might as well door knock because you're already out there.
You might as well make it worth the trip, right?
Yeah. I mean, Chris, you're saying, you're trying to get people out there in cars on your behalf to put in deal machine leads. Like, I'm with you on that. I'm just always wondering, like, I know it's all about training, right? But how do you make sure that people are putting the right leads in? Because you're about to spend all that marketing money.
Well, I don't send everybody a postcard. So that's the thing. So when I train people, I say, load it up. Put 1,000 houses in there. I don't care. Load it up. Then we'll go through, check it, check the picture, see if it's in the area we want to be in. We definitely want to tell them go in a certain area. I guess that's the best thing to start it. Go in the area we tell them to go in. Go through all of these streets here or this grid or this area. And then once you do that, we export that list, take it over to wokeskiptracing.com, get the phone numbers, then we hit them with that text, voicemail, call type, bang, bang, bang type attention. But we don't just send them mail. See, when you send a bunch of mail out, you can do it, but that gets kind of expensive, as you may know. But I have gotten deals from postcards, so I can't really say nothing bad about it. I think I've gotten probably 6 or 7 deals off sending postcards. But, I don't like that to be the first touch. I'd rather try to call them, text them, voicemail them, because we can eliminate all those people. If we can't reach them from that point, now send them some mail. Now hit them on Facebook. Now hit them on social media. Find them another way. Hit a family member, because sometimes they're deceased. And that's Rich Grove's specialty, those probates. He love a probate.
Oh, yeah, sure do.
Can you give us a tip on finding these people that family members on deceased homeowners? Rich, give us a tip.
Yeah, man. So like once you get out to sending out mailers, let's say, even when you do, like Chris was saying, after you go through all the other ways of narrowing down your list, so you're not spending 55 cents a stamp every time you're sending it out or whatever it is. But so when you get return postcards and return mailers, that's gold. That's gold, because now you got a couple of different things. Immediately when I get a stack of return mailers, I'm going to the obituary site and I'm plugging them in to see if they died. I'm just doing that. That's my first step. If they didn't die, that's fine. Let's look into it. Maybe they moved, and now you got super motivated. You get a super motivated leave, because why did they just up and leave? Why did they leave the property? So whatever. But once I go to the obituary site, plug in the person's name, see if they're deceased. If they are deceased, the cool thing about obituaries, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but the thing about obituaries is that a lot of them will tell you who their surviving relatives are, right? So John Smith passed away, April 3rd, whatever it is. Surviving are his wife, Bernice, his son, John, his daughter, Sherry, his son, Jacob, whatever it is, right? Now, guess who's going and doing a skip trace for those 4 names? And some of those obituaries will even tell you where they live.
Yeah,
Son,
they'll tell you
Jacob of Little Rock, Arkansas. Oh, great. Thank you. So now I can search for Jacob Smith in Little Rock, Arkansas, or whatever it is.
Do your return mailers look a little something like that? A little yellow sticker on them? And this is a nice house up in Spanish Lake. I do need to track this person down. So we try to call them, we try to mail them, and you see we still haven't found this person. But
they'll even give you a code. They'll put a code on that sticker. So that if there's a code DEC on the sticker, that means they're deceased. So they'll tell you right away if they're deceased. Sometimes they'll write DEC on them, like VAC means it's vacant. ANK means something, address not known. So they basically moved and they don't know where the forwarding address is.
That's what this will say: moved, left no address, unable to forward.
There you go.
And
so some of them will tell you right away what they are. You don't even have to do the research.
I mean, this is a nice house too. I don't know if you can see that on that camera. That's
not terribly, but I mean, yeah, I can see a little bit.
It's a big boy. It ain't no big.
It looks big.
That thing about 6 bedroom. I said I can do some stuff with that house, and it ain't too far from the new zoo expansion up in Spanish Lake. Come on with it.
Right. Yeah.
That's Airbnb Central right there.
That's right.
But
so now you got, you can either mail the relatives, or you can again do a skip trace, get phone numbers for the relatives, and call and say, "Hey, I'm looking. Now you're not necessarily looking for the property owner, right? So I'm not looking for the property owner of 123 Woke Street, right? I'm looking for the relative of the owner, or the relative of the person who used to own so and so Woke Street, 123 Woke Street." Or I'm looking for a relative of, if you know the person's name, John Smith. Yeah,
because I just tell them I'm trying to find an owner of 123 Woke Street. Do you know who they are, or where they're at? And they'll be like, "Oh no, Johnny passed away about last year, man. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for him. Oh my gosh. So what they do with the house? Well, how you been, by the way? Nah.
Right, yeah. By the way, yeah, you want to sell the house? No.
You see, I don't do them probates like that because I gotta slow down. But another big
and it's a great opportunity to build rapport. And when you're talking to the relatives of a deceased, show that empathy and show that sympathy, but be genuine. People, especially in that situation. I mean, you want to be. I've had people break down crying on the phone with me. Not just. I mean, I know other people have, because they're getting divorced or because they're going bankrupt, or they're losing the house, whatever. They break it down crying all the time for those reasons. But in a probate reason or a deceased loved one, those are super. You got to put on the kid gloves and treat that with extreme care. I do anyway. I mean, maybe some folks don't, but you do, just because. Think about if you've ever had to go through that, what your emotions are. And just be mindful of their emotions that way too.
You definitely have to be, For sure. So if anybody's watching this on the video, give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll ask Rich because he knows all the answers.
Hardly, brother. You know that hardly. But
And
if I don't know, I'll find somebody who does.
There you go. Phone a friend. And coming back to that marketing piece, and for you, Trayvon, and really anybody listening, you know, people forgot about bandit signs. That's how I got my first 5 deals. Really was bandit signs. That stuff works. People say, oh, this and that and the other. But, you know, you can get 100 bandit signs for $99, custom made at wokesigns.com.
I was going to say, what's the site, Chris? What's the site?
Wokesigns.com. 100 bandit signs, $99, free shipping. Free shipping.
That's it. That's it. I'm going to steal all Chris's ideas. Make it richsigns.com. Rich skip tracing.
Rich everything. Get rich.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, people forget how much this stuff still works.
No, you're right. It does.
It does. Walgreens has mine. I have a ton of them left.
Do you?
I have a ton of bandit signs. Yeah.
What are you doing with them?
Are they blank?
Sitting in my closet. I got my first and only deal. I told you guys I made $1,700 on my first and only deal.
Okay.
And I sat at the closing table like an idiot. They're like, why did you say later I'll sell it? Like, I don't know. But I did. I sat at the closing table experience. I'll never do it again. Next time I have to go pick up a check. But yeah, I got bandit signs and they work.
Yeah, they do.
They work.
They do.
Yeah, I had a lot of calls, and the deal that you were talking about, where they were going to lose their house in a week, I went through that. I went through several deals before I actually, you know. But yeah,
That was your education.
And more.
Yeah, I would have loved 1,700 on my first wholesale.
I made
way less than 1,700 on my first one, right, Rich?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
300 and something, maybe?
Rich doesn't want to be associated. I think we split 300 and something.
Yeah, I think you were right.
Damn,
Rich
you
doesn't
barely
want to be
made it.
associated with that. He was doing nothing but charity work by holding my hand through that deal about 6 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So
Paris.
I'm just saying that only to say, like,
Yeah.
it gets
I'm
better.
trying to go for the gusto now. I don't want to do any more pennies. I want to go for the gusto. I just want to step out there and go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't disagree like that. I'm trying to get my business. I'm trying to get bigger spreads per deal. So I'm with you. But there are times when I needed that $1,500 deal. There's times when I need it, you know, and so I do think it's important that we don't get too focused on those smaller deals because they eat up a lot of time. But sometimes the experience that you get out of making $750 or $2,000 or whatever, you get a lot of experience out of that deal that'll carry you forward later, you know. So, for you know, don't be ashamed. I'm not talking to you, Mr. Sin. To anybody listening, don't be ashamed to go after those little ones. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deals in escrow right now. One of them's for $500.
Dang.
So the other one, everything else, and then one of them's for $1,000. And then I got more for hire. So what I'm just getting at is there's no shame in it, especially if you're learning, you know, especially if.
Yeah, the flip man says, what's half a zero?
That's right. That's so true. I'd rather split $1 than split nothing.
Yeah, that deal I was telling you about that I did off Clubhouse that was in out there in North Carolina. I had that under contract for $8,000, sold it to a dude for $15,000, so we made $7,000 on the deal. Out of town. Sometimes you got to go out of town, to be honest. My best deal came from out of St. Louis as well. I had to go to Virginia, another virtual deal. I'm like, man, you got to leave the market to get some real checks.
Well, and also sometimes these deals are about relationships. Like these 2 little bitty deals I have, they are both relationships where I've done multiple deals with these people.
Yeah.
So I've made a whole lot more than that 500 and that 1,000 with them, and they have more properties to move. So, you know, it's not the goal to come out with those kinds of checks, but sometimes it's like more of the long game or the big picture. And especially when you're just getting started, I would tell somebody, just get as much experience as you can, and whatever check you get, take it. You know, go for as much as you can get, but I wouldn't walk away from hardly anything because you're getting more experience than anything.
Yeah, would you, I mean, are you in a situation, you have to gauge your situation too. Are you in a situation where that $1,000 will help you now, or do you want to hold off for a month to get 3,000 or 5,000? You know, you have to gauge that too. Yep. I believe what Laura's saying 100%.
Yeah, my
I've
first
been in
deal.
that situation so many times where I was grateful for that 2,500 at the time, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, my first deal was only $1,800. I was like, shoot, I'm glad to take that 1,800.
Right.
I fought hard to get that thing to the finish line.
Yep.
I will stay humble and learn everything I can learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all gravy.
Yeah.
It's all gravy.
So it's all about, you know, and another way to get bigger spreads is become a better negotiator, a better communicator. You know, when you know how to negotiate and get these numbers down where you need them, it's a game changer. It's not about the number of deals you get or number of leads. It's about making the ones you do get count for more.
Yep. Absolutely.
A lot of people make it like, oh, well, the seller said this and the buyer said that. I mean, in my opinion, the buyer can get that work too. They get negotiated with too. I don't sit back and just say, oh, they're the buyer and they know everything. Hey, we need to be a little bit more and we can make this go. Sometimes they'll do it. Not every time, but they can get a negotiation too.
Yep. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. I know we're getting close to the end goal here. I put it down for 7:00 wrap up time. Is there anything, any nuggets y'all have you want to share? Trayvon, what did you learn from this call, man? Anything? Nothing. Everything was in that $25 book. I'm teasing, man. I'm teasing. Those are great guys. I'm not knocking it at all.
Nah.
Laura knows them pretty well too.
Just go after my deal. Just go after just go after getting a deal, honestly, and just don't focus on nothing else, honestly. Don't try to be perfect. Try to get the experience and just get out here.
Do you have those notes I gave you from that live meetup, Trayvon?
Yeah, I do.
You ain't even looked at them again, have you?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Dude, that's gold, man. That's gold. I mean, what he gave you was gold. Serious. I was sitting right there. It was gold.
Gave you step by step what to do on the phone almost.
Still got it. Don't get me wrong. I got it.
Good.
Like I said.
You know, and I'm going to say something about you, Trayvon, and I know we said it at that live meetup too. 22, right? You're 22? Or 20?
Last Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the specific day.
No, you're 20. You're 22, right?
Oh no, I'm 21.
21. That was it. Yeah.
August
21.
6th.
August the 6th, you turned 22. I mean, think about it. You gotta think about that. If you were starting real estate at 22, man, you too, right, Laura?
Man,
I mean, Trayvon, you're putting yourself in a very good position, buddy. You're learning something that can change your life, and if you keep it going, so don't give up. Keep going, keep working, no matter how dim it gets, no matter how it seems like, man, this all sucks. Nothing's gonna work. Bull. Every single person on here has done a deal, except you. So why don't you join us?
Yeah.
I'm
messing with you a little bit. I'm messing with you only because I know you can do it, man. I know you can.
I know he can do it. I've had one-on-one time with Trayvon. He can do it.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's got everything he needs. He's got everything he needs.
He told me who he knew. He knew Laura and he knew Keith, and they told him to come to this meeting.
And then I know a little bit about Duvall. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with him.
Bryson, man, I know everybody, man.
Bryson, I say Duvall. Oh my God.
That's his last name. That's his last name.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I know him.
I mean, man, we weren't going to get Bryson out of just Duvall, so something had to relate.
It's too many people.
I know.
I've been in all these real estate groups and stuff like that. And then I'm in the superhuman wholesaling group as well. So that's a lot of them guys too. The accountability group is pretty cool.
Yeah, you need somebody to keep you accountable.
For real.
That's what to do, man. Yeah.
But to be honest with you, Trayvon, you need to pick you one thing and just go deep on that one thing. It's too much noise. It's confusing. Because I'm confused. I mean, I know all them people you just named and the other people. I would be confused thinking about all that. Find you one and go deep, and just go to pedal to the metal. Yeah. That's my suggestion, because a confused mind says no and does nothing and gets confused. And I don't want you to be confused.
Any successful mentor or whatever you want to call guru, whatever you want to call it, will tell you that same thing, right? They'll say, hey, there's too many niches out there. You can't concentrate on all of them. You can't be an expert in short sales and foreclosures and creative financing and just straight up wholesaling. Find one of those that really interests you, learn everything you can to become an expert in that, and then you can branch out to the next thing, and then branch out to the next thing, right? Only those people that they'll sprinkle some pepper and some salt on it, and then because they want to sell you a whole package. Like,
Yeah.
they don't care about you being just you and learning that one thing.
Exactly.
Most definitely.
Hey, I'll drill down even further for someone like Trevani's trying to get his first deal. Right now, make your one thing this. Try to make an offer every day or every other day. I don't care if you make one offer a week. Eventually see if you can make an offer every single day. Make an offer. Eventually someone's going to accept your offer. And then you can take it and run, or you can call somebody you know, or whatever you want to do with it. But if you focus on the one thing of making offers, and that's something David Dodge preaches. So I know if you're listening to David Dodge, you've heard him say it.
It's in the book.
If you can make an offer every time my business slows down, I say to myself, I'm going to start making an offer every day. And then I get so busy I can't keep up because those offers start getting accepted and I start getting deals. That's how you'll get a deal. Don't worry about batch or skip or anything.
Yeah, it's a distraction. It'll throw you off. Yeah, that's all distraction. That stuff it's throwing me off. Because I'm like, I can't let that one thing stop me. Who else can I get? How can I get this thing done? Whatever it takes. If I gotta go, like Rich said, go to whitepages.com or go to truepeoplesearch.com or wherever, I gotta get it done. I cannot let this one little bitty obstacle stop me when you got all these other obstacles that are real things that are worth messing with. This is a baby obstacle. This is a 5-minute fix.
Trevon, do you have your list in like an Excel spreadsheet or some kind of spreadsheet?
It's not on. No, sir. It's not in the Excel sheet. It's just downloaded right now. I never saved it to an Excel sheet yet.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if I didn't know if like you get it in some of those programs. I haven't used Batch before. I don't know if they let you download it as an Excel spreadsheet. Because if they do, then you can just upload it right to that website Mr. Monroe talked to you about. And boom, you're going to get the numbers right away. And you can start making calls tonight, tomorrow, whatever. Boom. And have no excuses.
Definitely.
I'm serious, buddy. And talk to Chris. I'll tell you exactly how to do it.
Not only will I tell you how I do it, I'll walk you through it. See, that's all this other stuff. See, as I said, it's so much noise. It's a lot of things. And I didn't get caught up in that too much. I almost did. But I heard somebody that I was listening to say that. Pick one guy and go deep on their stuff. Don't go all around and, hey, he said that. He said that. Everybody do something different. But, when I teach and preach, I'm talking about getting to the bag. I'm not talking about, let me show you how to make the perfect LLC, how to make the perfect business card, how to make that stuff's nice, but that don't get me paid. I want to get you paid. All the rest of that stuff is just fluff, in my opinion.
No, you're right. You're right. It comes down to basics.
Get the fundamentals down. Talking to homeowners.
I wanted to just, I know it's 7:00, but also learning how to calculate your ARVs because buyers know you're an amateur if you get that wrong. Yeah. And so I'm working on that as well myself. And it's a simple formula. I got it. I bought ChrisMonroe's package, so everything's in there for me. It's in there. You got to get it. I'm telling you. I ain't trying to pump them up. You got to get that package.
I know you can pump me up. I'm here. I just don't like pumping people up that ain't even around. And then you got.
But yeah, get them ARVs down, Trayvon. I'm telling you, because you go a buyer, they're gonna look at you crazy. Like, where'd you get your numbers?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's a classic. That's the classic out of state investor right there. They come to St. Louis and they put a house under contract in North City for $437,000 because they're pulling comps from Ladue and they're pulling comps from all the super nice areas when that house should have been put under contract for maybe $25,000. So you don't want to be that guy or gal or whatever, right? So
I like Chris Monroe's style, and it's something I do a lot too. I'm just like, I don't even put an ARV out there.
Ain't no reason to
put repair costs out there.
No reason to.
It's like y'all are gonna tell me I'm wrong anyway. Go figure. I picked up on that a while back, and I still will put it out if I just feel like it is dead on because it will help. But if it's nothing dead on, right, I just say, you know what, you guys figure it out and tell me if you want to buy it, and if you don't call. Because I used to get beat up all the time. And the deals would still settle.
Exactly. And that's the thing too. So one buyer may say that's not a deal, but another buyer love the deal. Who, don't let one person control your whole business. This is a business. Marketing. We market for homeowners. We market for buyers. That's really that simple. Become a good marketer and an excellent communicator, and all the rest of the stuff shall fall in the right place.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. That's right. Well, that's all I got, folks. You guys got anything else?
Any questions, comments, or concerns? She said a virtual applause.
Yeah. Good meetup. Good meetup. Next Tuesday night, we're going to be at the Fairview Heights Hooters for you Illinois people.
Illinois?
Udira. You're going to be there? You're going to be there this time?
I'm going to do everything. I got my little one hopping around here now.
Hey,
you see me keep turning.
They got child seats. They got kitty seats.
No, not this one, honey. Not this one. You don't want it. We wouldn't have no meat. Hear me? And so I make sure my oldest is home, and I really want to come. I really want to come.
Show up and
You
win.
can make it all the way to Maryland Heights. You can make it to Fairview Heights. Right, Trevon? You made it all the way out to Maryland Heights. You can make it to Fairview.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Should be
Laura,
able
are you
to.
going to join us?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my calendar,
Nice.
and I'll have to see. But is it because I go to the gym on Tuesdays?
Oh,
I have a class, but I'll try not to sweat too much, and then I'll come straight there. But is it at 6?
yeah.
Okay.
We'll still be there at 8. No. We'll be there. No excuse. No, I'm just teasing.
That's right. Stay up late and definitely be great. So cool, everybody.
Right.
Good to see you all again virtually. We'll see you before you
can
know
make
it.
it, Chris. We'd love to see you on the Illinois side of the river, brother.
Man, if I got a car, all my cars keep getting rented out. I can't keep them.
Oh, man. You had to rent your own car.
Yeah, exactly. The girl just extended again. She had it for a week. She said, I need to keep it in 3 more days. Hey,
That's a
at
rough problem to
$85
have.
a day, you can keep that bad boy until the wheels fall off.
Rough problem to have.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So
man.
that'll
That's
work.
awesome.
So I will see y'all next time.
Thanks, everybody. Take care. Thanks for coming back.
Peace. Peace in the
All right,
middle.
take care. You too.
Peace in the Middle East. The meeting has ended. Thank you, everybody who joined in and watched. If this video helped you out in any type of a way, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share if you care. Let me turn on the camera there. Boom. There we go. Like this video, smash the like button, leave a smart alecky comment down in the comments as well. Let me know you came in, even if you're watching on the replay. Peace out. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, hit them with a shoe and they'll turn black and blue. Then you won't know what to do. Then you gotta go do kung fu. Who are you? All right, everybody. We will see you on the next one. You hear? Yeah, me too. I'm trying to get this other thing off. You like that rhyme? That was a freestyle for y'all, just for y'all. I'm trying to get this thing off the screen. What the heck? I ain't been on here a lot. So we will be back before you know it. Boop and boop. Peace. I'm trying to say peace, but it ain't going out. Peace.
And we have and we have and we have Mr. I stay whoa, 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 and Mr. I stay.
Find more leads than you can even process. That's multiple listing service. That's the MLS for you real estate agents. Absentee owner information. Find the cash buyers and flippers in any market nationwide. Pull a pre-foreclosure list. And don't forget, you got to find those comps. Get nationwide access with multiple filters. Powered by PropStream at wokesource.com. Get your 7-day free trial today. Wokesource.com. That's wokesource.com.
Get your free real estate joint venture agreement and get notified of upcoming shows. Text JV to 636 330 1444.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by WokeSkipTracing.com. Look up phone numbers and email addresses with ease, with pricing as low as only 15 cents per match. Not per search, per match. If there's no number or email address, you don't pay. Get accurate data in just minutes. WokeSkipTracing.com. That's WokeSkipTracing.com. You may have heard the saying, the fortunes are in the follow-up. Now there's a brand new system that is great to help you cold call, text message, drop voicemails, and so much more, all automated. You don't have to remember anything, just set it and forget it. All you have to do is speak to people. Check it out, wokereply.com. It's a multi-touch marketing campaign where you can schedule to send text, voicemail, email, and even live calls all on autopilot. Check it out today, wokereply.com. That's wokereply.com.